If your garden could wear elegance, it would bloom in the colors of Larkspur Imperial mix, tall, graceful, and effortlessly enchanting. A Larkspur Imperial mix is one of the most captivating additions you can bring into your American garden. Known for its towering spikes of blue, lavender, pink, and white blossoms, this flower captures the essence of spring and early summer with an old-world charm that few other plants can rival. Whether you're gardening in the sunny stretches of California, the plains of Kansas, or the cool breezes of New England, Larkspur Delphinium consolida offers an easy yet rewarding way to add color, texture, and movement to your outdoor sanctuary. The beauty of Larkspur Imperial mix lies not only in its vibrant blooms but also in its delicate form. These tall flowers sway with every breeze, creating a natural dance of color and life in your garden beds. They make an incredible backdrop for shorter plants, adding vertical drama and a painterly quality to the landscape. Beginners often fall in love with Larkspur because it asks for so little yet gives so much in return. To grow Larkspur Imperial mix, location is everything. These flowers thrive in full sun, where they receive at least 6 hours of light per day. They can tolerate partial shade in warmer regions, but too much shade may result in fewer blooms and weaker stems. Ideal temperatures range between 55 °F and 75 °BF, making them perfect for spring or fall planting. Depending on your USDA zone, soil preparation is a crucial step. Larkspur prefers well-draining soil with moderate fertility. Avoid overly rich soil, which can promote leaf growth at the expense of flowers. A pH range between 6.5 and 7.5 is best. Before planting, loosen the soil to a depth of 10-12 inches and mix in compost to improve texture and drainage. In regions like Texas or Arizona, where soil tends to be sandy, adding organic matter helps retain moisture, while in northern states, compost aids in warming the soil more quickly during spring. Larkspur is most often grown from seeds, and timing is key. In most parts of the USA, seeds can be sown directly outdoors in fall or early spring. Fall sowing allows the seeds to undergo natural cold stratification, which improves germination. If planting in spring, you can mimic this process by placing the seeds in a damp paper towel, sealing them in a plastic bag, and refrigerating for 2 weeks before sowing. This simple trick helps break dormancy and speeds up sprouting. When sowing outdoors, scatter the seeds lightly on the soil surface and press them down gently. Larkspur seeds need light to germinate, so do not bury them deeply. Just a thin layer of soil, about 1 to 8 inch, is enough. Water the area gently using a fine mist to keep the soil moist but not soggy. Germination typically occurs within 14-21 days, depending on weather conditions. Once the seedlings reach a few inches in height, thin them out to 8-10 inches apart. This spacing ensures each plant receives adequate airflow and nutrients, helping prevent diseases like powdery mildew. For extra tall varieties in the Imperial mix, you can leave 12 inches between plants to allow for full, upright growth. When caring for growing Larkspur, watering is all about balance. These flowers enjoy moderate moisture but dislike being waterlogged. Water deeply once or twice a week, allowing the top inch of soil to dry between sessions. During hot summers, early morning watering is best as it reduces evaporation and allows the plants to absorb moisture efficiently. Fertilizing larkspur is simple. At planting time, mix in a balanced, slow-release fertilizer such as 10-10-10 or apply organic compost tea monthly during the growing season. Avoid excessive nitrogen, which encourages leafy stems rather than abundant blooms. A light feeding of phosphorus during the budding stage enhances the size and color of the flowers. The Larkspur Imperial mix typically grows between 3 and 4 feet tall, with strong, upright stems covered in clusters of delicate blooms. The blossoms resemble mini delphiniums and make excellent cut flowers for indoor arrangements. If you plan to use them in bouquets, cut stems early in the morning when the lower flowers have opened and immediately place them in cool water. Their vase life is impressive, especially when the stems are cut underwater to prevent air blockage. As these tall flowers mature, staking may be necessary to protect them from strong winds or heavy rain. Use thin bamboo stakes or small trellises, tying the stems loosely with garden twine to avoid breakage. Larkspur looks stunning when planted in mass groups, but even a small cluster along a fence or garden border can make a breathtaking visual statement. One of the reasons larkspur is so beloved in the USA is its resilience. It's largely pest-free, though aphids and slugs may occasionally appear. For aphids, a light spray of neem oil or insecticidal soap is enough to deter slugs. Scatter crushed eggshells or use organic slug pellets around the base. The main disease concern is powdery mildew, often caused by overcrowding or excess humidity. Proper spacing and morning watering help prevent it naturally. When the blooms begin to fade, deadheading encourages more flowers to form. However, if you'd like the plants to recede naturally, leave a few flower spikes to dry. Once the seed pods turn brown and crisp, you can collect and store the seeds in a paper envelope for next year. Larkspur readily self-seeds in mild climates, creating effortless beauty year after year. In colder regions, larkspur is treated as an annual, while in warmer zones it may act like a short-lived perennial. Either way, the reappearance of these flowers each spring signals renewal, a reminder that even the most delicate things can return stronger and more beautiful. The Larkspur Imperial mix isn't just another flower. It's an artist's brushstroke on nature's canvas. The combination of soft pastel shades and stately height adds elegance to gardens, meadows, and even urban spaces. Pair them with Shasta daisies, snapdragons, or cosmos for a classic American wildflower look that bursts with harmony and life. For container gardeners, smaller varieties of larkspur can thrive beautifully in deep pots. Choose containers at least 12 inches deep, filled with high-quality potting mix and good drainage. Place them where they'll receive full sunlight and enjoy watching their slender stems rise gracefully toward the sky. Every season with Larkspur Imperial mix brings joy, from the thrill of the first germinating seed to the full bloom of color dancing in the breeze. They symbolize open hearts, first love, and cheerfulness, which makes them not only beautiful to grow but also deeply meaningful to have around. Planting these blooms connects you with centuries of gardening tradition. Larkspurs have adorned cottage gardens across Europe and early American homesteads for generations. Their old-fashioned charm is timeless, yet they blend seamlessly into modern landscapes. With a little care, sunlight, and patience, you can grow your own patch of paradise right in your backyard. Bring the magic of Larkspur Imperial mix to your garden this season. Plant them, nurture them, and watch your world transform into a symphony of colors and calm. Every bloom will remind you that even the simplest seeds can create breathtaking beauty. Start growing today and let your garden stand tall with grace.